scientific machine
with patient in left lateral decubitus posture. You can see the direction of the calyces. Passa por ela, vou lhe fazer hoje. Here it becomes more clear when the patient is asked to turn to the left lateral decubitus posture. Now these are the dilated calyces. These are minimal dilated calyces, and this is the proximal ureter. This is the calculus. This measures approximately 6.4 millimeters in measurement, and from this angle the proximal ureter measures 8.5 millimeters. Again, more than 7 is significant, so it is dilated. And the fine echoes you are seeing, the proximal ureter should be seen as black as this. It contains fluid, it contains urine. However, you see that there are echoes within it. Now this is debris. This is debris. It can be blood, it can be sludge. I'm going to magnify the image so as it becomes clear to you that the area we are seeing is really in the proximal ureter and not in some other area. This is the magnified view of the calyces. All the calyces are filled with black color area that is the fluid, urine, and this is the right kidney we are scanning with patient in left lateral decubitus posture here, and this is a magnified view though. So minimal hydronephrosis, no stone is seen within the kidney. All these calyces you see are dilated. This is all black area is fluid. Lower pole calyces, mid-region calyces, upper pole calyces, all calyces are dilated. This is the proximal ureter, and is the area that we were seeing, the echogenic area within the dilated proximal ureter was that really in the dilated proximal ureter or in some other area. So here you will see that again a tube-like structure that is continuous with the kidney is seen along with an echogenic area in it, giving posterior shadow. And debris is seen in the here. You see this tube is connecting with the pelvis of the kidney, that is again connecting with the minimally dilated calyces, and you see these, it should be as black. This area is the area of the proximal ureter. Now it should have been as black as you see this area. It is not that black, it contains echogenic tiny particles in it. So these echogenic areas or particles are either pus or bleed, and here you see it communicates with the kidney. This is the proximal ureter in magnified view, and this is the calculus impacted in it. Approximately 28 millimeters from the pelvis, we see a calculus in the dilated proximal ureter. So this is a case study of an obstructive uropathy with minimal hydronephrosis due to a calculus impacted in the dilated proximal ureter of the right kidney, and the calculus is approximately 28.9 millimeters from the pelvis of the right kidney.